For 30 years, the truth about one of America's most infamous murder cases has been locked inside a box. Not buried, not destroyed, just waiting.
May 5, 1993. A typical Wednesday in a blue-collar Arkansas town. 3 8-year-old boys, Stevie Branch, Michael Moore, and Christopher Byers, set out on their bicycles into a patch of woods known as Robin Hood Hills. They were expected home by dark. They never arrived. By the next morning, the search parties weren't looking for missing children anymore. They were looking for a crime scene that would haunt the American South for the next 3 decades. The discovery in the drainage ditch was beyond anything the local police had ever seen. The boys were naked, hogtied with their own shoelaces, and showed signs of horrific mutilation. In 1993, America was in the grip of the Satanic Panic. The brutality of the crime led investigators to skip the usual suspects and look for cultists. Enter Damien Echols, an 18-year-old outsider who wore black, listened to Metallica, and read Stephen King. To the town, he wasn't just a suspect. He was the manifestation of their deepest fears. To build a case, police needed a confession. They found it in 17-year-old Jessie Misskelley Jr. Jessie had an IQ of 72. He was interrogated for 12 hours without a lawyer. Jessie eventually told them what they wanted to hear. He saw Damien and his friend Jason Baldwin kill the boys. But the details didn't match the evidence. He claimed the murders happened at noon. The boys were still in school at noon. It didn't matter. The narrative was set. The West Memphis Three were sent to prison, Damien to death row. But while they sat behind bars, the world started watching. A massive movement sparked. Millions of dollars were raised for new defense teams. By 2007, forensic science had evolved. A hair found in the knots used to bind the boys was tested. It didn't match Damien, Jason, or Jessie. It matched Terry Hobbs, the stepfather of one of the victims. On August 19, 2011, a legal miracle happened. The Alford Plea. It allowed them to walk free while the state of Arkansas saved face by keeping their guilty verdict on the books. But free is a relative term. They are still convicted felons. They received no compensation for 18 years of lost life. And most importantly, the case is technically closed. We are left with a haunting question. If the West Memphis Three were innocent, then a killer has walked among us for 30 years.